There are 2 new shows coming out that are making a bit of noise in the BBW community, and so I thought I would take a moment to talk about my take on them. Now, one of them has already premiered, and that's sort of what the catalyst is for this video, because generally I don't want to pass judgment before I've actually seen it. So we'll start out talking with Dance Your Ass Off, which did premiere, I don't know, was it Monday? And to be honest, I felt from the beginning, when I first saw the commercials for it, I thought it looked like a positive show, and I think that it was. I think that they're coming at fat from a very positive angle. Yes, they're trying to lose weight, but they're trying to do it in a healthy way. They're encouraging them to do something active, and they're not saying the only people saying that they should lose weight to be pretty, or anything like that, are the contestants themselves, who have low self-esteem, and so in fact, at one point, Marissa Jarrett Winokur, she's the host of the show, she came into the room with all of the contestants, and she told them, no more feeling down about yourself, no more hating on yourself. So I think in general it's a very positive show. Like I said, the only negative things said were from the contestants themselves, about themselves, and that's in this society generally that is not surprising. It's not surprising a bit. But I thought, from the very beginning, from the very first commercial I saw, I thought, my first impression is, wow, they did not cover these people up in, these are fat people wearing skimpy clothes, typical dancing clothing. I shouldn't say it like they're, out on the street corner, although if you were wearing that out, some of those clothes out, you might, want to be on the corner. But they're not covering them up. They're out there doing sexy moves. It's a very positive vision of fat, in the sense that because a lot of people don't see fat as sexy, and I think that this puts it out there that it can be. Anything can be sexy. Okay, well, not anything, because really we don't want to go into that, because I can think of some things that would not be sexy, but I don't really want to go there. But anyone can be sexy if you have the right attitude, you have the confidence, and you can go out there and just be. I've talked about before that confidence is sexy. Confidence is the key to sexiness. So, it's a very positive show in that regard, and in the fact that they're, encouraging them to be active as a way of losing weight rather than dieting, which we all know dieting doesn't work. I mean, not that crash diet kind of mentality. A healthy diet works when it's paired with, just a healthy lifestyle works. So that's that show, which I'm thrilled about. I don't know that I'll keep watching it. I'm not a big, what's that show called? Oh, Dancing with the Stars. I'm not a big fan. I actually kind of like ballroom dancing, but I don't know, I don't know, it's not really my thing. We'll see. But from that first episode, I say it looks very positive. The other show has not come on yet, and so I hesitate to say too much about it because I don't want to pass judgment. But I think from the previews, from the commercials, from what I have read from official sources, and what the premise is of the show, it's a lot less positive. And that is Drop Dead Diva. One thing that bothers me about Drop Dead Diva is that Margaret Cho is in it. I love Margaret Cho, and I've always thought she was a positive, chubby role model. Because she's been chubby, she's been skinny, she's been in between, and but she's always been willing to just put herself out there and not let that kind of get in her way, and that's positive. That's a positive thing. And so I'm on her. I follow her on Twitter, and I didn't know she was in the show until I saw her mention it on Twitter. And I don't know. It doesn't bother me about the show itself. It just kind of, I don't know. I'm waiting to see how it all works out. But from the previews, the show is about a skinny model who dies at the same time as a size 16 lawyer. And so the skinny model's brain, or personality, what there is of it, okay, that was too much, gets put into the chubby girl's body. And then, of course, hilarity ensues, because she's upset, she doesn't like her new body, so then all the previews are all about how ugly she is, and how one of the moments, the girl, when she's in the chubby body, she talks to an old friend from before when she was a model, and the friend says something about how unfair it is that she got put into this size 16 body. And I don't know. I mean, it looks like it could be a cute show. It could, and I don't think it's going to be necessarily negative. I mean, it's not, but I don't see it being very positive. And what I see is that it looks like it's just going to, it's going to be reinforcing a lot of stereotypes on both sides. Both the dumb model, with no personality that I just made fun of, which is not right, and then the fat girl stereotypes, I'm sure, will be in there too. So, hopefully it'll end up that, and I'm sure it'll end up that she becomes comfortable in her body, and and realizes that life isn't all about appearance, because that's, the obvious road that it's going to go down. Like I said, I don't want to pass too much judgment about it, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I just hope that maybe, something positive comes from it. And if not, well, it's a fucking TV show. Oh, pardon me. It's just a TV show. So it'll have a few stereotypes. It'll be mildly funny. That's my prediction. And it probably won't last very long. I don't know. I don't see it lasting very long. They're sure making a big deal about it, though. So those are my feelings on those shows.